Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 43rd commencement exercises at Wayne Hills High School as we honor the class of 2010. This is a special graduation as we celebrate 43 years of excellence. The first commencement was held on June 12, 1968, where 263 graduates were honored. Tonight, we will honor 356 graduates in the class of 2010. Today, we're lucky enough to be honored by several distinguished guests. These guests include Board of Education trustees, district employees, administration, and our very own Wayne Hills teaching staff. Please stand with me as these individuals enter the Guilford Gymnasium to salute the class of 2010. At this time, I would like us to remain standing as the class of 2010 enters the Guilford Gymnasium for the last time as a class. To begin our program this evening, I would ask that you remain standing as the Wayne Hills Chamber Choir leads us in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Would everyone please be seated? Each year, we are honored to have a senior class president open our graduation ceremonies with a student welcome. This year's class president is a young lady who is extremely outgoing and has given so much to this school. This student is an extremely creative young woman who not only excels in the classroom, but in all aspects of her life. When asked about this individual, one of her teachers stated that she is a natural leader and one of the hardest workers we have seen come through this school in a long time. This year, our speaker was chosen as the Wayne Hills student representative to the Board of Education. In addition, she is a member of the National Honor Society, Peer Leaders, Spanish National Honor Society. She is the yearbook editor-in-chief and student council president, among many other activities at Wayne Hills. This fall, she will begin her studies at the University of Michigan. It is my pleasure to introduce, for the student welcome, Amy Henson.
Welcome, class of 2010, friends, family, teachers, and distinguished guests. I'd like to thank you all for coming to witness our final moments as seniors at Wayne Hills, an event 18 years in the making, our graduation. When I was 4, going on 5, I was at that cutoff age that left me straddling 2 possible options for the future of my education. Either move on from preschool to kindergarten or continue in preschool for another year. To determine my fate as a 4-year-old, I took a basic aptitude test. The questions were to be simple enough, and my results would ultimately decide if I would move up a grade or stay back. Among some of the questions asked of 4-year-old me were, Amy, what do you think the hottest thing in the world is? A question to which I naturally responded, hot chocolate. So back to preschool I went. I used to think about this story a lot. What if I had not been a member of the class of 2010? How differently would the past 12 years have gone for me? Would I have grown up to be a different person? But really, when you think about it, all of our lives are composed of similar what-if moments. Sitting here today as soon-to-be graduates, most of us can wonder, what if I hadn't done this activity? What if I hadn't met her? What if I hadn't befriended him? What if I tried a little harder these past 4 years? A little less hard? What if I made the wrong choice about college? When you feel yourself slipping into one of these what-if panics, a dilemma of possible regrets, I ask you to listen to that age-old advice. Breathe. Inhale. Be confident in your past. Be confident in your decisions, thoughts, and actions. What's done is done. Our classes are finished, the lessons completed, report cards submitted. The last 2:16 bell is finally rung, and frankly, there's no room left for doubt. Now pause. Take a minute. Absorb everything around you. Know that somehow those decisions, thoughts, and actions of the past 18 years have led you to this moment, your high school graduation, something to be incredibly proud of. Finally, exhale. Class of 2010, it's time to take the lessons we have learned, both in school and out, and move forward. We are what we are because of our own actions, and there's no point in wasting time dwelling on the what-ifs. So what if I had passed that test in preschool? Who cares? I'm here now, like all of you, a proud graduate in the class of 2010. We're here because we all somehow made it work and got through high school. We're here because of our families, we're here because of our friends, we're here because of our teachers, but mostly we're here because of ourselves. Let's take pride in what we've done and look forward to what lies ahead. Because like all of you, I can't wait to find out. Congratulations, class of 2010.
The salutatorian of the class of 2010 is a young lady who excels as a scholar and is truly a well-rounded individual. During her 4 years at Wayne Hills, this student has been a member of the National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, FBLA, Patriot Press, Quiz Bowl, as well as numerous other school activities and clubs. Our salutatorian has also attended the New Jersey Governor's School in the Sciences. This young lady is a brilliant piano player who has played for over the past 11 years. Her teachers describe her as intelligent, genuine, and a hard worker. This fall, she will begin her studies at Caltech as a mathematics major. For the salutatorian address, Melissa Zhang.
Good evening, parents, siblings, relatives. Good evening, teachers, faculty, administration. Good evening, class of 2010. Here you are at the prime of your youth, a fresh start, but with the knowledge you've gained, the friends you've made, the memories you've created, and the family who continues to love and support you. Right now, each of you is powerful. You choose your future. It doesn't just happen. You define yourself. The next few years will come as quickly as the last, so make sure that you take advantage of every opportunity you've got to make yourself the person you want to be. Many of you are now making lists of the things you need next year, like shampoo or shower shoes. But remember to put down the most important two things: experiences and values. These two things really impact your choices. Even if you do forget the trigonometry that your teachers swore you'd need to use in the future, don't let go of the experiences you've had in that class. Experiences save you from the devastation of naivete. I've certainly learned from my experiences. Did you know that when someone tells you to write a 4-page paper on the history of Thanksgiving over the break, she might be kidding? I learned that the hard way in 6th grade. I'll be searching for every possible little bit of sarcasm in a professor's voice and eyes before I write one word. Experiences like these are sometimes easy to remember, but what may be harder as you move through life meeting many more wonderful people is to remember those who helped you build your core values. Remember the ones who helped you get here to this day, graduating after 4 years of hard work, because they helped you figure out what you believe is important. And those core values are the most important things you take with you to a new life. Remember the people who you know for sure love you to no end, those whom you ultimately trust to no end. These people truly care about you and have proven this over many, many years, both when you felt proud like an eagle and when you felt vulnerable like a scared duckling. They will not mislead you, no matter where you end up in life. They want you to fill your life with meaningful experiences. Remember that you can choose to call today, or yesterday, or tomorrow, another day past and lost. Or you can call today a meaningful day, one you've spent building yourself and helping others do the same. A day that's worth more than the 24 hours you were given because you willed it. I hope you'll go to sleep tonight with a smile on your face, knowing that everywhere you went, you used your share of time to construct your skills, your relationships, your library of meaningful experiences, and you've grown more able, more wise, and more meaningful to the world. And that's why we're here today. We're here because each one of you has chosen to take time, something so universal and commonplace, and transform it into something personal and human. You've propelled yourselves into bright futures by graduating today. Class of 2010, remember that each of you is writing a success story, with each step of your journeys deliberately chosen by you. That's 356 success stories to be continued. Congratulations and good luck to you all.
This year, we are honored to have co-valedictorians for the class of 2010. The first valedictorian is a true gentleman, an individual who can be relied upon by his classmates and faculty alike. During his 4 years at Wayne Hills, this young man has been an executive member of the FBLA, Student Council, Patriot Press, president of the Spanish Honor Society, and was involved in Relay for Life, as well as numerous other clubs and activities. From mountain climbing to flying a plane, this young man is independent, to say the least. He is an honest, a hard worker, and eager to learn. When asked, his teachers called him truly one of the best and a pleasure to be around. This young man was a National Merit Finalist and an AP Scholar with distinction. In the fall, he will begin his studies at New York University at Abu Dhabi. It is my honor to introduce, for the valedictorian address, Laith Akel.
Thank you. This morning, I woke up and I knew today was going to be special. I don't know if it was the fact that we would be graduating in several hours, or that my radio alarm clock woke me to the popular rapper Drake's reaffirming words, "You the best." But I got up with a smile on my face. Standing at the foot of my bed, I paused for a second and began reflecting on this day. How strange would everyone look with these awkward, ill-fitting caps? Would I remember on which side to wear the tassel? To which side to move it? Afterwards, in the mad swarm of people, would I be able to take a picture with both Venti and Mr. Zambrano? As I approached my bedroom door, I started considering our grade, the graduating class of 2010, and the last 4 years. The memories, the laughter, the tears, the drama. And naturally, I began to think about failure. Over the past several years, we've proven that sometimes in life, you just don't win. We managed to accomplish the unthinkable and lose Spirit Week to the sophomores. We fumbled the football state championship against our longtime rivals. And we were the only grade in Wayne Hills history to lose to the teachers at Quiz Bowl. As all these thoughts rushed to my head, I began to grin. Wayne Hills class of 2010. We might now all grow to be doctors or lawyers, future CEOs, wealthy entrepreneurs, or world-renowned authors. No one might win a Nobel Prize, a Pulitzer Award, an Oscar. The future is riddled with losses behind every decision we choose to make. Life is filled with difficult classes taught by difficult teachers, short-lived relationships, failed endeavors. But there is something invaluable that we have learned from our time at Wayne Hills, something absent from textbooks and school lectures and the inscriptions on trophies. We've learned that we're not perfect, that sometimes giving it your all is just not good enough, that inevitably each and every one of us will fail at something. And because we know this, because we know what it feels like not to be a winner, we also know how to recover. We know that failure does not mark the end, but rather the beginning of a journey. We know that there is life after failure. You see, while we might not be able to control our failures, what we can control is our subsequent actions. Whether we choose defeat to cripple us, or choose instead to let the failures empower us, motivate us to move to future success. Most of us are so frightened by the prospect of failure that we shy away from achieving our full potential, from confidently taking a leap of faith and trusting in our own abilities. Class of 2010, we must be confident because no one has ever succeeded without being confident. Confident that even after the failures, there is still hope for success. This morning, as I began to walk out my bedroom, the sanctuary of my childhood, I was prepared to embrace the day and all it had to offer. My mind recalled a quote from one of my favorite poets, with which I will leave you. When the world knocks at your front door, clutch the knob tightly and open on up. Run forward into its widespread greeting arms with your hands before you, fingertips trembling though they may be. Congratulations, Wayne Hills class of 2010, and I hope to see you all out there in the real world. Thank you.
This year's second co-valedictorian is a hard-working young man who readily accepts all challenges that he faces. Over his 4 years at Wayne Hills, this individual has been involved in numerous activities inside and outside of the classroom. This young man has been involved in the Ecology Club, FBLA, Latin Culture Club, National Honor Society, has been the treasurer of the Student Council for the past 3 years, was the principal cellist in the All Wayne Orchestra, as well as participated in numerous other school sports and team clubs. This co-valedictorian is an AP Scholar with distinction and a National Merit finalist. When asked to describe this young man, his teachers use such words as diligent, compassionate, and incredibly driven. While personally, I'm in awe of his dedication and willingness to do whatever it takes to help his classmates. In the fall, he will begin his studies at Yale University. It is my honor to introduce, for the co-valedictorian address, Paul Hahn.
I love you, Sanjay. Good evening, everyone. I stand here before one of the most diverse group of peers I've ever had the privilege of knowing, before the wonderful parents that helped mold us all into who we are, and of course, to the faculty that has taught, befriended, mentored, and above all, put up with all 350 of us for 4 years. Even to these last few minutes as high schoolers, it seems like yesterday when I first entered Skylar's doors, absolutely terrified about changing for gym in front of a bunch of other dudes. With graduation already here, we think about college, careers, and that song by Vitamin C that makes us tear every time we hear it. Don't worry, the future isn't going anywhere, and we'll have plenty of time to wrap our heads around what's to come. To truly be able to move on from the present, we can afford to leave behind a few things as we embark on our journeys, particularly our worries. For those of you who don't know me, I was the epitome of cool, calm, and collected in high school, free from worries and stress. The other day, I saw a fellow classmate freak out in the hallway about grades, a girl, it doesn't matter. I always took it upon myself to be the soothing voice of reason. I was smooth, suave, and savvy. Now, for those of you who do know me, know that all of that is one big fat lie. I was the freak out kid, for too many reasons to list. Worries, that was my main downfall. What about the rest of you? Perhaps some of you don't know your potential because you may have sat on the bench the entire basketball season. But so what? Don't be afraid to stick with something that you struggled with in high school, whether it is basketball or even math. Or some of you might still be unsure of what you want to do. Forget about deadlines and due dates in terms of your future. It's never too late to change your mind about that business degree you always thought you'd pursue and attend fashion school instead. Or is it not time that stresses you out? For those of you who ever felt self-conscious because you were picked on for looking, dressing, or acting differently, none of that will matter because when you find your niche in college or when you take a knee on the ground and put a ring on that special someone with those fateful words of proposal. Did I still not mention your weakness? Maybe you wish you could change the past, but a friendship or relationship turned sour is never a waste. You learn from all experiences, good or bad, and you have your entire life to redeem what you lost. To sum it up, Bob Marley couldn't have said it better. Everything's gonna be all right. This coming fall is the first day of the rest of our lives. It means we have a fresh set of opportunities, and it also means you won't ever have to listen to my speech urging you guys to vote for me as your treasurer. It got kind of old after a while, didn't it? 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago at Dorney Park, many of us clutched onto the bars that strapped us in as the roller coaster crept towards the top. This occasionally painful, yet excitingly youthful process was our high school years. It was just the beginning. Right now, at this moment, we are at the top, just about to fall into our futures. Class of 2010, I leave you with this. On the way down, throw your hands up and let go. Let go of your worries, your fears, your concept of time. Let go of your insecurities, your regrets. But there will be obstacles. Just like when you feel the need to grip the bar every now and then, it's okay to hold on. When the ride gets too scary, hold on to your loved ones, your ambitions towards the impossible, and most importantly, hold on to who you are. Let's face the future head on, and let's enjoy the ride. Congratulations, class of 2010.
At this time, I would like to recognize the accomplishments of the class of 2010 as a whole, because each and every one of you has contributed in making this class what it is. The class as a whole has excelled both inside and outside of the class. Through your participation and enthusiasm, you've led our school to 4 very successful years. Each year, when I think of what to say during graduation, I reflect on the characteristics of the senior class for that year. When I look back at your senior class, what am I going to think? Will it be the fact that we had 22 National Merit Commended finalists and semifinalists from this one class when the national average is only 2? Or the fact that we had 33 Blaustein Distinguished Scholars in this class, or 41 students with a GPA over 4.0? Will it be the fact that this class led us to dozens of county and state championships over your 4 years? Or the tremendous fundraising that this class has done over the past 4 years for so many wonderful and local and global causes? It certainly will be all of those things, but most importantly, what I remember when I look back at your class is a wonderful group of young people who truly cared about not only their family and friends, but the greater good of the community and the world around them. You will be missed not only by Wayne Hills, but the community that has come to know you as its leaders, role models, and foundation. As a collective group of students, it has truly been my honor to spend this school year with you. Your presence and positive leadership will truly be missed next year. Our community is a better place to live because of each and every one of you. I would charge you with one thing before you graduate from Wayne Hills. You as a group may be at the end of your road for your high school career, but this is just the beginning of your journey beyond these walls. And although you are moving on, please always remember that you will always have a home at Wayne Hills. You are the future of our town, this country, and we hope that you continue to embrace the challenges that lie ahead of you. So, as Henry Thoreau said, go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you have always imagined. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce one of our two Board of Education trustee liaisons to Wayne Hills High School. This trustee is a parent of a Wayne Hills High School graduate and is active in the Wayne Hills Booster Club. This individual has been a trustee on the Wayne Township Board of Education since 2008. It is my pleasure to introduce Wayne Township Board of Education trustee, Ms. Joni Walsh.
Dr. Beckerman, graduates, parents, and guests, thank you for the opportunity to say a few words to you on this very special occasion. I've been thinking about the graduations that I've attended over the years, trying to define which things have remained the same and which things have changed in one generation. Currently, the high school generation rate for New Jersey of 82% is the highest in the nation. Proudly, your class far exceeds that. For those of you here, 90% of your class intend to further their education. 8% of your class will enter directly into the workplace. 2% will enter the military. Only one generation ago, most male high school graduates had to face a military obligation of 2 years before they had to make any major decisions. However, other than that, the decisions facing each of you today remain largely the same. Which college can I get into? Which colleges can I or my parents afford? Will I remain at home or live in a dorm? Will I need a part-time job, or is there scholarship money available? Will I have time for sports or other things that are an important part of my life? Hopefully, many of you have answered some or all of those questions. Then there is the choice of a major field of study. Like your counterparts entering the workforce, this decision will be based on the trends of today's global economy. Careers and the college majors that support those careers are constantly evolving. Many of today's career paths didn't even exist when you were a freshman 4 years ago. A generation ago, a college student would purchase 100 pounds of expensive textbooks, 1 or 2 notebooks for each course for lectures, and spend hours in the college library doing research papers for scores of papers. Today, on any college campus, everyone has tucked into his or her backpack an iPad or some similar device that has the technology to place every book ever written, every work of art, every piece of music, poem, or play at your fingertips, only seconds away. The ability to have access to most of the entire human knowledge base in a handheld device is amazing and tremendously exciting. Yet, with all of the changes, the most important things have remained the same. The slate is blank, and your future is not yet written. Regardless of your major, you will likely take a dozen or more courses a year. You will make a conscious effort to give each one your best shot. College is somewhat like professional sports. The competition is intense. The more you learn and the better you do, the greater the reward. I envy you. Your future is before you. It is in your hands and it is limitless. I wish each and every one of you every possible success. Thank you for your time and good luck, class of 2010.
Ms. Walsh and members of the Board of Education, as principal of Wayne Hills High School, it is a pleasure for me to present to you the Wayne Hills High School class of 2010. In doing this, I certify that all members have met both State of New Jersey and Wayne Board of Education requirements for graduation. Amy Henson, Senior Class President, will read the names of the class of 2010. Ms. Walsh, Amy.
Brittany Galone. Isabel Kale. Melissa Zhang. Paul Hahn. Laith Akel. Samuel Chang. Edward Cho. Guy Fumarelli. Stephen Lee. Tyler Inglet. Brandon Reiner. Jared Ostern. Daniel Falco. David Solomon. Abdul Syed. Daniel Geiger. Ehsan Zadamir. Sanjay Muhammad. Timothy Jew. Serena Arnuk. Jennifer Chowdhury. Victoria Brophy. Kristen Smith. Alexandra DeBrody. Aileen Zaydel. Vanessa Nielsen. Christina Perla. Stephanie Mancini. Erin Ryan. Jennifer Blundo. Amanda Barreto. Caitlin Williamson. Priscilla Enriquez. Caitlin Obel. Sydney Krantz. Jennifer Jacobs. Tina Cosine. Jennifer Martins. Lauren Nolan. Charlie Che. Dave Chokus. John Diamond. Aaron Kronk.
Oh, Spencer Nellis.
Spencer Nellis. Marcelo Rodriguez. Jake Burchell. Scott Thiemann. Junior Ragosa. Carl Jackwith. Anthony Russo. Brendan McCafferty. Omar Manasra. Vincent Fornino. Matt Fornino. Corey Mitchell. James Powell. Mike Zangrilli. Sam Burchell. Justin Schwartz. Max DiCarvalho. Miriam Khan. Amanda Lee. Deanna Kluger. Catherine Shin. Brianna Franco. Catherine Sikorsky. Nicole Graham. Jessica Creek. Heather Absuth. Ashley Sestoso. Alyssa Perna. Lauren Calderulo. Kylie Slater. Mackenzie Dreher. Rachel Cooper. Jackie Gentile. Juriel Echo. Kimberly Fisher. Shannon Burns. Deanna Massa. Aris Sklavunas. Michael Abdi. Christopher Massoud. Michael Salviano. Trevor Jacobs. Louis Khalil. Arthur Ulrich. John Vitazzi. Kevin Sugin. Daniel Scullion. Zach Charnett. Eric Friedman. Rob Brodsky. Drew Gershon. Michael Gilger. John Sambronini. Colin Ung. Nevin Athwal. Joshua Chen. Kenneth Ponce de Leon. Danielle Brulis. Jennifer Cecil. Patricia Schmutz. Alexa Futterwhite. Randy Ploshnik. Jennifer Reisner. Brittany Bellamo. Lisa Schaffler. Jennifer Ferlenza. Jacqueline Diamond. Priscilla Paleo. Carly Kleinfeld. Ivy Colpon. Jessica Pole. Melanie Edelman. Nicole Ashoni. Danielle Ronaldo. Alexandra Rosenberg. Sophia Lall. Rebecca Epstein. Murad Osman. Rohit Kandetti. Brian Ronsonom. Michael DeDuke. David DeGroat. Justin Lesser. Kyle Valit. Louis Yori. Dan Gershovich. Matthew Asmar. Eric Na. Pete Romanuolo. Domenico Brigatti. Anthony Palatucci.
Alex Toto.
Alex Toto.
Joseph Brandon.
Joseph Brandel. Kyle Bunker. Sam Hamoud. Kevin Heyman. Kelly Rotino. Casey Chowks. Jesse Berg. Caitlin Schweihart. Lindsay Weisberg. Grace Antonick. Kim Hoyle. Sarah Kaufman. Shannon Rooney. Alden Haviland. Nicole Lynn Graham. Alexa Shear. Randy Axelband. Sonia Rothstadt. Samantha Nobel. Gina Pirelli. Hillary Titus. Jenna Wright. Erica Frasco. Gianna Oldwardle. Jake Ferdig. Spencer Francis. Jason Haas. Bobby Gross. Mike Levine. Brian LaMonaco. Jordan Matthew Kessel. Bill Server. Stephen Levenbrook. Andrew Dorbian. Maxwell Lieberman. Steven Scalar. Joshua Revich. Michael Nash. Eric Ornstein. Joshua Weinstein. Anthony Tilley. Christopher Polakowski. Gavin Mooney. Peter Joseph Samolenko. Yenny Shim. Naya Mahmood. Asta Chattervetti. Michelle Asmar. Catherine Sidlowski. Kristen Smith. Danielle Marquesi. Kim Cruz. Amy Fields. Shannon Foray. Lauren Johnson. Randy Geiger. Nina Zakotnik. Megan Knotts. Camilla Rimwood. Caitlin Locks. Jacqueline Giametta. Lindsay Rink. Jessica Riccio. Emily Pollock. Ryan Kermode. Brian Aber. Brian DeBoe. Maxwell Gold. Jake Brozier. Brandon Rosenblum. Robert Fight. Burke Araslin. Kyle Albanese. Tim Divers. John Bregman. Brandon Gillikin. Vincent Peterson. Lee Markowitz. Stephen Rubin.
Robert Michael Petrocola.
Robert Petricola. Kyle Fulbrick. George Moshe. John Abbott. Brandon Barenfeld. Gabrielle Taub. Megan Hughes. Becky DeVus. Francois Charles. Melanie Espinoza. Vanessa Villanova. Kristen Brink. Lindsay Adesso. Danielle Ferrigno. Laura Caparasso. Erica Maston. Allison Gaio. Amrita Singh. Marissa Weisberger. Blair Elise Christie. Elaine Markovich. Jaya Kim. Yuna Park. Grace Yu. Jessie Lynn Palumbo.
Sungwoo Kang.
Sungwoo Kang. Stephen Kang.
Sergio Espinosa.
Sergio Espinoza. Daniel Gallus. Chris Bonte. Islam Osman.
James D. Delectus.
James D. Delectus. Ryan Salerno. Robert Hinkle. Matthew Smith. Kevin Solomon. Dan Kioka. Matthew DeBlock. Matthew Fantau. Brandon Hill. Sean Kennedy. Josh Kaufman. James Kramer. Nick Tamaro. Michael Quinn. Christina Ferrara. Diana Simonelli. Mackenzie Cochran. Ava Pignatello. Jessica Denegris. Ellen Klipka. Lauren Sullivan. One more time. Sausin Odatala. Eleni De Sosa. Shanice DeGazon. Elise Hannon. Sherry Van Houten. Bridget Greenwald. Caitlin Kwiatkowski. Rebecca Manjardo. Megan Kelly. Judy Sayad. Essen Kaya. Hannah Tallerin. Ria Palau. Omar Abbasi. Nicholas Fantuzzi. Michael Safino. Kevin Wong. David Novak. Christian Carter. Mike Harris. Jared Dickman. David Levine. Eric Vandervars. Kyle Davio. Stephen Correas. Maxwell Lakin. Yassine Goff. Jaffer Tiar. Doran Calafiore. Justin Ramos. Billy Conti. Samir Dayad. Caitlin Holbert. Urvashi Banerjee. Crystal DeVivo. Sandra Thomas. Rebecca Sendowitz. Alyssa Dokes. Michelle Goldsman. Danielle Gutierrez. Stephanie Garcia. Megan Scroll. Jenna Reiser. Dalita Rovchinin. Dahlia Arislanuk. Eve Awari. Alexandra Cass. Alexandra Barlow. Danielle Van Clive. Olivia Ficazio. Heather Cookerman. Hannah Blake. June Wong. Alex Asarco. Austin Reiser. Dan Flores. Kyle Vanderplood. Nicholas Tartaglia. Rich Mertrude. Ben Rosen. Tyler Freeman. Stephen Johnson. Will Soto. Anthony Maffei. Bryce Bagel. Evan George. Ricardo Terrazas. Kyle Katine. Edward Yale. Stephen Albanese. Nicholas Verhagen. David Kroll. Stephanie Zigmund. Connor Peckham. William Trongone. Andrew Beiser. Tanoy Mandel. Amy Henson. Can the seniors please stand up? and gentlemen, the class of 2010.